Am I dying? My name is Sylvia. Half an hour ago, someone pushed me down the stairs. Right before I died, I realized my world is actually a romance novel. My 3 sons are all villains in the book. My eldest son Max is the famous cold-faced Yama. He's only gentle with the lead, Claire. Too bad he's a love brain. He opposes the male lead at every turn for her. My second son, a phenomenal top star, dominated the trends with just looks, lost a role to the lead twice, started a feud online, was cyberbullied in the end, committed suicide due to depression. My youngest son is a dead last bad student, paid to steal the lead's brother's spot at a top school, ended up crippled by the male lead. And me? I'm nameless in the book. Just a short-lived villain mom who's barely mentioned. My existence is less significant than the lead's hamster. No, I can't die. I must save my sons. Didn't I die?
We need this magic prop on the 15th. Find it as soon as possible.
How can I in just one day?
President G suddenly changed the script. Find it regardless. And you? What are you standing there for?
2025. I've been reborn. 15 years after my death.
President G is adding more scenes for Claire again.
Yeah, that's the 3rd time this month. Might as well make it a Claire solo show.
What's being added this time?
Actually, he's deleting scenes.
Has the sun risen in the west? He's actually cutting Claire's scenes.
Cutting the intimate scenes between Claire and Sean.
Gosh, this is a romance drama, deleting the lead's interactions. Isn't President G worried the show will flop?
Probably triggered by yesterday's Claire and Sean trending topic. Asserting dominance by cutting scenes.
Claire is the original female lead. Sean is the male lead. Could this love brain CEO who's fighting the male lead be my eldest son, Max?
President G, the way you're changing it, I don't know how to film this anymore.
Just film, according to the script.
This is a romance drama. What's left to film if you cut the lead scenes?
What? You don't want to film it? If you don't, plenty of others will.
It really is him. You're a cannon fodder villain. Stop acting like a CEO. Changing scenes out of love. You're turning this into a total flop. No wonder the company goes bankrupt. I have to knock some sense into this love brain.
Miss, you can't go any further.
I'm looking for Max.
Who is she? Calling President G by his full name.
And you are?
I'm his mother.
Where did this psycho come from? Everyone knows President G's mother died a long time ago. You don't even have a badge. Is she a fan who snuck in?
What's going on?
This person claims to be President G's mother and insists on seeing him.
Get her out of here. We're already sick of Claire's extra scenes, and now a crazy fan is causing trouble.
Let me through. I'll make sure he stops messing with the script.
Hey kid, looks like you're still in college. Don't you have classes? At your age, you should be studying hard. Be good. Listen to me. Go back to school. Why waste your breath on her? Just call security.
Max, look up.
Mom?
Is this really President G's mother?
Tell them to let me in.
Let her in now. Mom? It's really you.
They all laugh at me for having no dad.
Don't cry. You still have Mom. No matter what difficulties we face, we'll overcome them together. You're the big brother. You have to be strong. Stop crying.
Mom, how have you not changed at all? It's been 15 years. You look just like you did when I was little.
Cut the sweet talk. Put the scene back in first. Of course, it's because you were brainless to cut scenes.
This is cold-faced Yamamax G. Even if she's his mother, he'd still get angry being hit like that.
That familiar strength. I've really missed it.
Why cut the lead couple's interactions in a romance? Are you waiting for the show to flop?
I only said that to complain about President G in private. How could she say that to President G's face? I knew talking behind someone's back would backfire.
Thanks for speaking up for me, Mom. Have some water, Mom. What do you want to eat, Mom? I'll get it.
My mom's lecturing me, and you're here making a scene? Mom, I understand. I'll put the scene back in.
Not just this scene. Delete the 3 scenes you added for Claire.
How did you know? Who told you?
Does it matter who said it? You're adding bad scenes for personal gain and messing up the set. You have the nerve to ask who told me. Do you still want to keep this company?
Mom, so many people are watching. Give me some face.
No need. Come with me.
Mom, did you really travel here from 15 years ago?
Yes. These clothes are from the day I died.
Don't say died.
All right, I won't. That day, I was buying Hubert a birthday gift. I walked onto the bridge, and someone pushed me off. I woke up and I was here.
It's all my fault. If I had gone with you guys that day, you wouldn't have had the accident.
How can I blame you? You started taking care of your brother at 7. And you built the company into what it is today. You've done so well. Don't worry. Now that I'm back, I won't let you suffer anymore.
Okay.
Max, haven't you finished talking to the director? It's almost time for our reservation.
I'm busy today. Let's rain check.
This is the first time President Guy ignored Claire. The CEO is a mama's boy. Our company is saved.
Mom, let's go home.
He actually stood me up. Who does Max think he is? If it weren't to make Sean jealous, would I have agreed to date him?
What about the paparazzi we hired? They're getting impatient. They're asking when you and President G are coming out.
What else can we do? Pay them off and send them away. The dinner doesn't matter. Getting more scenes is what matters. Max, what did the director say? About that scene we gave the director.
It didn't get added. The director said it wasn't a good fit.
It would have been added if I weren't here.
I see. It's okay. I know it's because my acting isn't good enough. It's only right that you didn't add it.
No, you were acting. Cough? Keep it up then.
He hung up on me. Max.
Is this Claire, your girlfriend?
Yeah,
You're quite generous with her.
I make a lot of money now. Mom, I can buy you whatever you want. By the way, use this card however you want.
This fool thinks I'm worried about him spending on his girlfriend.
Are you angry? If you don't like it, I'll stop spending on her.
Are you a mama's boy? Checking my mood before spending on your girlfriend? My son really is so naive. How should I tell him? Claire is just using him.
Max, abandon. Movie queen Claire Shaw cheats with a mysterious woman. This will definitely trend.
You bought back the house we sold?
Yeah? After you passed away, Lance and I wanted to keep all our memories of you, and this house is what stayed with us the longest.
You still kept this?
Of course, everything is exactly the same, except for
What?
except for your violin. After you left, Lance and I were struggling for a while. Until a man approached us, saying he wanted to buy that violin. At first, Lance and I both refused, but he offered $1 billion, so Lance and I agreed.
$1 billion? That's nearly 100 times its value.
More than that, he even wanted to give us this house, too. Lance and I didn't think it was right, so we declined. Mom, you won't blame us, will you?
It's just a violin. No need to talk about blame. By the way, where are Lance and Hubert?
Lance is performing a concert abroad. Hubert is staying at school. I'll call them back now.
Don't. Let them focus on their work. I haven't figured out how to tell them yet.
CEO Shay, the eldest son of the G family, has a new scandal.
It's not Claire this time?
No, she's prettier than Claire.
Looks are useless. He'll just replace her in a few days. This is... How can it be her?
Stop! This isn't right. Listen closely. President G's new bird in an old cage. The movie queen hasn't moved out yet, but she has already moved in. Their PDA is making everyone envious. They sure can tell a good story. But I remember in the book, Claire and Max trended. The male lead saw this and challenged Max. Now that it's me instead, doesn't that mean all that drama won't happen? Time to celebrate! Right. The violin has been sold.
Professor G, whether you're a human or a ghost, don't ever think of leaving again.
Mom, did you sleep well?
I've been asleep for 10 years, I'm used to it. Did you not sleep well?
I heard a violin last night, but we don't have a violin anymore. Do you think it could be?
What are you thinking? I was just playing music on my phone. How did you become a CEO with that IQ?
Lance is rarely home. It's usually just me here. It's normally very quiet. When I heard that sound last night, it just threw me off.
It won't happen again.
Yeah,
You won't be alone at home anymore. Scared by a violin? How are you so timid? I plan to buy that violin back.
Lance and I thought about that long ago. But the buyer refused to sell, even when we offered more.
Who's the buyer? Clyde. Isn't that my old violin student?
It's getting late. I need to head to the meeting. Take your time eating, Mom. Assistant, hurry up. Let's go.
Assistant, can you let me sit in on the meeting?
This.
I'll sit in the back so Max doesn't see. I have to keep an eye on things. To stop Max from being a lovesick fool again.
All right.
Looking professional. That's more like it.
Max, I'm hurt. Can you come pick me up?
Is it that serious? If Mom finds out, she'll beat me again.
Is it Claire again?
He left midway last time because of her. Making us stay late for meetings. Is it happening again?
I'm really quitting if this keeps up. How is he any different from a tyrant?
Even tyrants feast with their staff. But look at us. Nothing but overtime. No wonder so many veterans are quitting.
You heard that too?
Of course. They say Claire has President Guy under a spell. Either clearing sets or adding scenes for her, or just skipping work. This company is doomed.
Who is this?
Let's continue the meeting. What? You can't stand up? Okay, Claire, wait there. I'm coming right now.
I knew it. His lovesickness is acting up again.
You. Why are you here?
Sit down.
Who is she? Daring to treat President G like that?
No idea. Is President G going to fire her on the spot?
I can't watch.
Madam, you said you'd just listen from the back.
Hello, everyone. I'm Sylvia, Max's mother. Lately, he's let personal life affect his work, causing you all a lot of extra work. I apologize on his behalf.
That's President G's mother? She's so young.
No wonder she could manhandle him. Seems President G is a wimp in front of his mom.
So she heard everything we said?
She heard us and apologized instead of getting mad.
With a mother like her, I think the company still has a chance.
Actually, Max isn't as scary as he looks. He just has a resting jerk face. If you have any ideas or feedback, you can tell him directly. He'll definitely listen. Right?
Tell me if you have any problems in the future.
If he messes up again, call me anytime. I'll make sure to teach him a lesson.
Thank you.
Go with her. And keep my mom company.
President G never listens to anyone. No one could control him. But since you came today, it's the first time I've seen President G. So submissive.
Let me know if anything else happens.
I'm relieved now that you're back.
Why did you come between President Gi and movie queen Shaw?
How do you feel about being the other woman?
This is the Gi group. How did you get in? Security.
Besides Max, the only one security listens to is Claire.
Why aren't you answering? Afraid to admit what you did?
Movie queen Shaw.
So, this is the lead, Claire. She is pretty, but not pretty enough for Max to be such a simp.
Cat, got your tongue? Weren't you enjoying being a mistress?
Watch your language, Miss Shaw.
Miss Shaw, didn't you just hurt your wrist? And couldn't even stand up? How are you all better now?
Max even told you about that? I knew he didn't come because of you.
The whole city knows President Gi and the movie queen are close. Don't you feel guilty breaking them up?
Which eye saw me breaking anyone up?
Look at the huge photo on the hot search. Holding hands, giving a black card. And you still want to deny it?
So that's all it takes to be a mistress? My assistant and her husband have been a model couple for years. Now that I'm holding her hand and gave her a card, does that mean I'm breaking up her marriage too?
What do you think, Miss Shaw?
How is that the same? You're both women. It's impossible.
Women and women are impossible? Then, tell me, is a mother and son possible?
What do you mean?
I'm Max's mother.
At least make up a believable lie. Max is 25. You look 20 at most. How could you be Max's mother?
Some people will say anything to hide being a mistress.
Miss Shaw, she really is President G's mother.
Who are you kidding? How much did she pay you to lie to me? Kneel and apologize now, and I'll let it go. Otherwise, with my relationship with Max, I can have him kick you out with one word.
Your relationship with Max? Using him to make Sean jealous? Or using him as a sugar daddy?
How does she know?
You don't like Max at all. You only agreed to date him to make Sean jealous. To make him jealous?
You. Stop talking nonsense. Max and I are dating normally.
Dating normally? Then why is it that after every date, there's a coincidental hot search with Sean? And the paparazzi that day? You called them yourself, didn't you? You had them take intimate photos of you and Max, then pushed it everywhere the next day. Wasn't it just to let Sean see it? To make him jealous? To make him come crawling back? What do you think Max is? A tool to provoke your ex? A stepping stone for your reunion? Claire, how can you use someone so sincere? Can you even sleep at night?
Shut up. What do you know?
Miss Shaw, what are you doing? Please calm down.
What? Mad because I hit the nail on the head?
Are you jealous? Max just loves me. So what? He's happy to spend money on me. Change scripts for me. Does it hurt your heart? Let me tell you, I am using him. So what? Wanna bet? Even if I slap you now, he'll still think it's your fault.
You need a lesson.
You dare hit me?
So what if I hit you? You've treated Max like trash. A slap is too good for you.
Fine. Just you wait. I'll call Max to deal with you right now.
President G loves movie queen Shaw so much, he'll definitely fire them. I bet he'll kick them out of Capital City.
A D-list idol spilled water on the movie queen, and President G blacklisted them. This woman touched the movie queen. President G won't let her stay in Capital City.
I agree. He might even give the movie queen a role as an apology.
What's all the noise about?
Max, it's her. Look at my face. She's the one who hit me. Make her leave Capital City, okay?
See, what did I tell you?
President G isn't going to hit her, is he?
What?
Mom?
Max. She's so young. How can you call her mom?
I thought you couldn't stand up?
You weren't coming. I was worried about you, so I had my assistant help me over. But as soon as I came in, this woman slapped me. Look at my face.
Apologize.
Did you hear that? Max wants you to apologize to me.
What I meant was, you apologize.
Did you even hear me clearly? This woman hit me. My face is still swollen.
You called my mom a mistress? I'm telling you to apologize to her.
When did I say, your mom is a mistress? I said, how is that possible? How could she be your mom at her age?
Why can't she be my mom? Relatives say I look just like her when she was young. It's obvious we're related.
Impossible. She looks 25 at most.
Looking young doesn't mean anything. This is my mom.
President G's reaction is unexpected.
I thought he'd scold the woman and make her kneel to movie queen Shaw.
At least not like this.
Max, how can you expect me to believe that nonsense? You're determined to protect her, aren't you? I'll have reporters leak your affair news right now.
Then, leak the movie queen's two-timing news too.
What nonsense are you talking?
The reporter recorded this earlier.
You only use me to spite Sean.
We've already broken up. I only like you now.
Then what was that in the recording?
Because...
Claire, if you don't tell the truth, this video will be top trending tomorrow. By then, whether you used Max won't be for just us to judge.
Fine, I'll talk. But no one is allowed to record.
As long as you tell the truth. The G Clan guarantees. No one leaves with that video.
I did hire the paparazzi to spite Sean. If he can fake a romance, why can't I use a CEO to make him jealous? He cares most about me being close to other men. He gets mad even if I talk to a waiter. If he sees me dating President G, he won't be able to stay away. But I really like you too, Max.
Assistant, take her away. If anyone lets her in again, you'll be fired too.
Max?
My phone!
Staging scenes, clearing the floor, transferring money. You're quite the romantic, Max.
Stop it, Mom.
If Claire really liked you, she wouldn't blow hot and cold. Stop being so love-struck.
Wise words, Mother.
Do you have something to say too?
Reflect on yourself.
Wait. My mom is right. I've been giving you guys a hard time lately because of Claire. You must have a lot of grievances. To make it up to you, I've decided to give every employee a 50,000 bonus, sending it right now.
Okay, I'll announce it right away. President's orders. 50,000 bonus for everyone. Arriving now.
I really got the 50,000. I knew President G wasn't like other capitalists. With a boss like this, I could work 2 more hours.
I got the 50K bonus too. Giving it to everyone is so generous. I'll work for the G Clan for life.
I brought the violin.
Thanks, Clyde. You refused to let it go before. I thought I'd never get this back.
How much she cares about this violin. I know better than anyone. The owner is back, so it should return to her. Hanging up?
Clyde. He seems cold, but he's really looked after us brothers these years. Can't judge a book by its cover. Oh no. Clyde went home without telling Mom. Will he scare her?
Max is at the office. Hubert and Lance are out too. Who is it?
Sylvia. She's home too. Wait. Listen to me. Put the knife down first.
No one's answering.
Professor G, it's me, Clyde.
Clyde? Stop. It really is you. You've grown so much.
You're as young as ever, Professor.
What are you doing here?
Max said you wanted the violin, so I brought it.
I thought you wouldn't sell it.
Max and the others don't understand violins. I only kept it to maintain and protect it. Now that you're back, it naturally belongs back with you.
Thank you. If you hadn't bought it at such a high price, Max and the others wouldn't have gotten through so easily.
Don't thank me. I had a selfish reason for buying it.
A selfish reason?
You really did forget. I had nightmares and couldn't sleep every night. I could only sleep listening to this violin.
I think I remember that. Then if you give it to me, what will you do?
I'll just bear with it.
What's wrong?
Mom, did you kill him?
What nonsense are you talking about?
You're okay?
What could happen to him? It's not like I'd eat him.
Mom, please let Clyde go. He helps me with all the company affairs. He injected capital into the company and even got film resources for my brother.
You misunderstood. Professor was too worried about me. Why would she hurt me?
So you've been helping them all these years.
Just normal business dealings. Besides, you helped me when I was at my lowest, Professor.
Take the violin back.
Don't you care about it a lot?
He needs it more than I do.
I have severe insomnia. Without the sound of this violin, I have to take medication. Professor doesn't want me to depend on it. So she's giving me the violin.
Sounds like this violin is important to both of you. Very important.
Yes, you can move in with us. That way the violin is back home. And when you can't sleep, I can play for you just like before.
You're still as soft-hearted as ever, Professor. A bottle of vitamins was enough to trick her into letting me stay. Won't it be inconvenient?
What's inconvenient? I'm 10 years older than you. Just think of it as another son in the house.
Sylvia. I'm already 33, 5 years older than you.
Call me Professor.
Okay, Professor. I'll be in your care tonight.
I'm more at ease with you around.
Sylvia, I found that position at Hubert School, as you asked. You start next week. The principal heard you were once the lead violinist for the Philharmonic Orchestra. He's thrilled you'll be teaching the students.
Thanks, Quinn. In the novel, Hubert and Sean's brother are both at number 1 high school. To understand their feud, becoming a teacher there is the best choice.
So, brand integration after the merger is key.
Do we need to keep the original management?
Time is amazing. The little kid who used to cry in my arms is now a business tycoon.
They must stay during the transition. In the agreement, Professor,
Morning.
breakfast is ready on the table.
The maid prepared it early this morning. Mom, try her cooking. You won't find better in all of Capital City. You're cooking for my mom to suck up? Do you want to be my dad?
What a vivid imagination.
You still won't admit it. I didn't realize yesterday. Your insomnia and the suffering act from taking meds, it was all to trick Mom and me into staying here. Before Ziron wanted to buy a violin, you just said you couldn't afford it. Rejected me 100 times. Never mentioned any nightmares or not being able to sleep without music. Now that Mom's back, you're sick? You're clearly lying.
With those logic skills, you should be a detective, not a CEO.
Feeling guilty?
Do you still want this quarter's investment?
This involves my mom. Don't try to threaten me with money.
Even Max gets along so well with his brother. The lively Hubert must have grown into a handsome boy, too. By the way, why haven't I seen Hubert? Didn't you say he'd be back this weekend?
Mom, I need to tell you something. Hubert has changed a lot.
Hubert is my son. No matter the change, I'll recognize him.
Remember to transfer the money.
Don't tell me. That white-haired kid just now was Hubert. Hubert, stop right there.
Mom? No, impossible. I must be hallucinating from gaming all night.
You still stay up all night gaming?
A ghost!
Don't you dare run.
Mom, calm down. Look at these dimples and curls. How cute. Don't be mad.
How did he end up looking like this?
After you left, Hubert stopped talking to us. One day he just came home with this hair. It gave me a shock. Lance tried talking to him. Not only did he not listen, but he also moved into the dorms. We didn't dare control him after that.
So he became like this because of me. Then I have to change him back.
Do you want my attention that badly?
What?
You like me, don't you? That's why you're trying so hard to get close. Staging a chance encounter is so cliché.
You're crazy.
Why are you being so rude?
Hubert, calm down.
Let go. Are you out of your mind? How could Joy ever like you? Your piercings wouldn't pass security, even if naked. No one wants a chance encounter with you.
Joy likes Joshua. A talented violin prince like him. Look in the mirror. See how you even compare.
You say I'm no match for that pretty boy Joshua. Explain yourself. How am I worse than Joshua? Are you playing hard to get?
Let go.
Bullying a girl? You're asking for it. Hubert, let go.
Whoa, it's my mom again. Am I hallucinating from gaming too much?
Are you guys okay? You dare to bully girls now?
Mom! You're real.
Mom? Hubert's mom is so young.
She's so beautiful.
I'm the new violin teacher. Was he bullying you just now?
Me bullying her? She has a crush on me.
Shut up!
Since when did Hubert become such a wimp?
Yeah, Is this really the same Hubert who talks back to teachers?
Speak up, don't worry. I'm not just the violin teacher. I'm also his mom. If he's bullying you, I won't play favorites.
He just said,
He's lying about Joy liking him, and he was getting physical with Joy.
Who's getting physical? Don't you dare slander me.
I saw you holding on to these two girls and not letting go.
Even the teacher saw it, and you still won't admit it?
Do you think Joy will like you if you pester her? She likes Joshua. Can you even compare?
I'm the Wu Yanzu of number 1 middle school. Joshua can't match even a strand of my hair. And Joy clearly loves me but won't admit it. I grabbed you because I wanted to set things straight. Who's pestering her? She's clearly the one pestering me.
Who is Joshua?
He's our school heartthrob, tall and handsome, and he plays the violin.
Joy, did they bully you? That's him? He's handsomer than me?
Hubert is definitely handsomer. And there's proof the school beauty likes Hubert.
Proof?
Joy has a crush on Hubert.
Hubert's year is the dog, so the school beauty hung a dog on her bag. Hubert's name has 5 and 6 strokes, so she has 5s and 6s on her bracelet.
Hubert, that's the best I can do to help you.
Well, nothing to say now?
Hubert. Have you lost your mind?
That's Hubert's head. It's like a tiger's tail. No one touch it.
He's dead meat. Hubert is going to blow up.
Mom. Why did you hit me?
Because your head is full of mush? What does her stuff have to do with you?
How can it not? It's clearly proof she has a crush on me.
June 5th is my birthday. It has nothing to do with your name.
Then what about the dog?
This is Sam Bell. It's a poodle. I have it because I have a poodle at home.
Then, what about your shoes? Off-white? Doesn't white and off-white refer to me?
Oh boy. Even claiming English words now.
You didn't wear them for me?
No.
So you don't like me at all?
I don't?
Why does she suddenly not like Hubert? Who then? Joshua?
Shut your mouth.
All right, the truth is out now. Apologize now.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Never mind.
If I catch you pestering girls with those name stroke nonsense again, you'll be in big trouble.
Finally, no more hearing Hubert imagine the school bell likes him. His mom is awesome.
Professor, this is for you. Thanks for helping me. But Professor, please stop hitting Hubert's head. He'll get even dumber. Goodbye, Professor.
We're leaving too, Professor.
Did she just show concern for me?
Hubert, you like Joy, don't you?
Like Joy? No way. Why would I like her?
Keep it down. If you don't like her, why were you staring at her bracelet?
I was just...
When you wanted something as a kid but were too shy to ask, you acted just like this.
Tell me then, if I try to woo her, do I have a shot?
You're my son. You're way more handsome than that, Joshua.
Really?
Come on, listen to me and I'll make her fall for you.
Will Joy really like me?
Trust me. Let's get started.
All done.
Go, put it on.
That white-haired guy hasn't bothered you lately, right?
I haven't seen him since Professor G talked to him.
Good for him. If he shows up again, I'll slap him silly.
So handsome. Who's that? A transfer student?
I didn't know there was someone this hot. Is there a transfer student coming? Handsomer than Joshua?
Hey man, that seat is taken.
I know. This is my seat.
What? This is clearly Hubert's seat. Wait, holy crap, Hubert! Hubert, it's really you.
That's Hubert.
Wasn't his hair different?
He's so handsome. A hunk like that. Our class actually has 2 now. We're so lucky.
Actually, I think Hubert is way hotter than Joshua. Joshua is just okay. But Hubert, a long-time Idol fan like me, is immune to average guys. Only someone like Lance makes my heart skip a beat. As a pro fangirl, I have to say, he's truly stunning.
Chill out. But looking closely, Hubert is much more refined than Joshua. Looks like Joshua's school hunk title is shaky.
What are you talking about? Looks aren't everything. Joshua won first place in the violin competition.
Exactly. Everyone knows Hubert knows nothing about the violin. The school hunk shouldn't be just a pretty face.
Don't be like that. School hunk is just a title. It doesn't matter who it is. Besides, classmate Hubert Gee's new look is really cool.
Joshua is handsome, humble, kind, and a violinist. He's so talented.
Exactly. Unlike some people with all brawn and no brains, stop trying to compare them.
From that perspective, except for his face, Hubert, not as good as Joshua.
Forget it. I can't fall for a school hunk who's an airhead.
Are you guys finished? I didn't say a word. You're lifting me up and tossing me down. Think I'm a firecracker? Did anyone ask for my opinion? Who cares about being the school hunk?
You poser. Don't think I didn't see it. The photo for the school hunk selection. You zoomed in on the pixels and retouched it yourself, and now you say you don't want to be the school hunk?
You're just being sour grapes.
What's there to be sour about?
Joshua is the city's first place violin winner. How about you? Do you even know how to hold a violin?
It's just a violin. I play way better than him.
Stop talking big. You can play the violin?
When I was 3.
Stop joking. You can play the violin? How come we've never heard you?
I just didn't want to show off. You think everyone is like this peacock? Can't wait to let the world know even the smallest skill.
If you said anyone else, we might believe you. But that's Joshua. 4-time violin champion. You say you're better than him? There are levels to bragging.
I know you're mad Joshua beat you, but that's the violin. That's Joshua's comfort zone. Don't try to go head to head.
Even I can hear it.
I really play better than him.
Hubert. You say you play better than me? How can you prove it?
How about next month's competition?
Fine, you're on. Joshua, do you dare?
Why wouldn't I dare? But just a competition is boring. Let's raise the stakes.
What do you want to bet?
If you lose, you'll kneel on stage. And in front of the whole audience, say Hubert is a loser. Not fit to play the violin. And certainly not fit to compare with Joshua.
Joshua, this is too much.
How is it too much? He was the one who provoked me.
Fine. Ill bait.
Hubert, how could you agree? You're going to lose for sure.
We can't let Hubert kneel to this poser, Joshua. Oh, right. Professor G, yeah.
And what if you lose?
I can't lose.
Professor Guy, you must stop Hubert. Hubert doesn't know violin at all. Kneel in public if you lose.
If I lose, I'll kneel on stage and break my violin with my own hands, quitting the music world forever.
Then you both keep your word.
Professor G, why are you going along with this? Hubert is going to lose.
Hubert won't lose. He won the gold at the Azure Cup at age 3.
Azure Cup? Isn't that the national youth violin competition? Many genius violinists come from that competition.
I entered it too when I was little. Too bad I didn't place.
What? How is that possible? I've never even seen Hubert touch a violin.
Right, Professor G? Even if you're Hubert's mother, you can't brag like that.
If he were that good, he'd be just like Joshua. No way. There's been no sign of it.
Some talents are like a brand, carved into the bones. Being dusty doesn't mean it's gone.
Don't get your hopes up, E.
What? Are you scared? Afraid of losing to Joshua?
Who's scared? Joshua. Let's see the result in the competition.
See you in the music room after school. Take it. Let me hear how much practice you've lost. What's wrong? Why can't you play?
Since you left, whenever I touch it, I see you collapsed under the overpass. The blood. The stairs. I tried, but I just can't play.
Hubert, look at me. I'm right here. I'm standing here alive. That's all in the past. The violin is your light, your talent, and our shared memory. It shouldn't be affected. Come on, pick it up.
I still can't do it. Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to the bet?
Look. This is a photo of your competition when you were 3.
I won so many awards back then.
Do you remember what everyone called you?
I think it was Genius Paul.
It was Chinese American Genius Paul. To avoid being overshadowed by my fame as a conductor's son, you hid your name and used Paul to compete. Everyone thought you were Chinese American Genius Paul. Are you really willing to lose to Joshua?
Pao, the one who became world famous at age 3, then mysteriously disappeared. The Chinese American genius violinist, Pao. Is Hubert? They really are the same person. Genius Paul is actually Hubert. No, I can't let him win.
Go on in. I'll be waiting in the audience.
Don't worry, I'll definitely win.
Contestant Hubert, the judges want you to confirm your song order.
Okay, coming right now.
"24 Caprices." The piece I failed to master. He's actually performing that?
Joshua's Tsugane was amazing, even better than his 4 seasons.
The difficulty is way beyond the other contestants. I doubt anyone can play better than him.
Truly, the violin prince. So elegant and professional.
Looks like first place is his again.
Next contestant, Hubert. He will perform 24 Caprices.
He's playing such a difficult piece.
It's really the 24 Caprices. Hubert really is the professor's best student.
Of course.
How is that possible? That violin idiot?
Even Joshua failed this piece. No, not just Joshua. Nobody in the country has mastered it.
Was Professor G telling the truth? Is Hubert really a violin genius?
Finally, Hubert is going to shine again.
Hubert, you'll never pull it off.
No way. Does he even know how to play? Get off the stage if you can't play.
A loser, still a loser. Close won't make you a genius.
This piece is too hard. It's normal he can't play it.
Someone messed with my violin.
Blaming the violin because he's bad. I stopped using that excuse at age 3.
He's clearly unskilled and just showing off. He picked a hard one and failed miserably.
I thought he could actually play 24 Caprices. Turns out he's just up there sawing wood.
Contestant Hubert, would you like to continue?
Someone tampered with my violin. It's unusable. I can't play with this.
Then you'll have to forfeit.
No way to tune it in time. Do I really have to give up?
Wait! Violins don't just break for no reason. I request a timeout to change the instrument.
You're Hubert's mother. Of course you'd take his side.
Switching violins won't help. Your skill is what it is.
I suspect someone is sabotaging the fairness. Allow Hubert to use a backup and replay.
How can you prove it was fine before, or that it wasn't the player's own mistake?
Mothers always think their kids are the best. If he can't, he can't. This is so embarrassing.
I can vouch for Professor G. I'm contestant Joy, and Hubert's classmate. Professor G isn't just Hubert's mother. She's our school's newly hired professional violin teacher.
Joy, what are you doing?
Last week, Hubert and I had a conflict. As a mother, Professor G didn't take sides. He made Hubert apologize. Professor G is so fair. Wouldn't lie in this situation. Yolanda, Fifi, you were both there, right?
Yeah.
Professor G was quite stern. Hubert was terrified.
Even Joy said so. Hubert's violin was tampered with.
This contest is to find true violin talent, not to watch someone fail. Dirty tricks shouldn't be allowed to succeed. A new violin makes it fair for everyone. No one loses anything. But we get a real result. A true result.
She has a point.
Exactly. It's just a different violin. Let him play and prove himself once and for all.
This is unfair. Everyone only gets one shot. Why does he?
Due to special circumstances and for fairness, we decide to let Hubert use a spare instrument and replay. This will be an independent performance.
Thank you. The performance begins.
So smooth. Such a clean sound.
Master level intonation? How?
It's like the music flows out naturally. His spiccato is so effortless, and the staccato is perfect. It's completely
textbook level technique.
Hubert makes it look so easy, it looks playable. All 24 caprices.
His double stop vibrato is beautiful. It's a joy to listen to him.
My God, this is real violin playing.
I'm blown away.
Professor G wasn't lying. He's a genius. He reminds me of someone. Genius Chinese American Paul.
The judges decided, based on contestant Hubert's undisputed master level performance, we announced for this competition, the violin champion is Hubert.
Will Joshua really kneel to Hubert on stage?
Quiet down, please. The results are final, but there's one thing. That must be cleared up now. Classmate Joshua, please wait. About Hubert's sabotaged violin. This debt must be settled.
Professor G. That could have been an accident. Maybe Hubert was nervous and broke it while tuning. He hasn't played for years. It's normal to be rusty.
Judging by Hubert's performance, he definitely knows how to tune it.
You're so eager to shift the blame, even giving reasons why Hubert isn't good enough. Are you feeling guilty?
This is a frame-up. I didn't do anything or know what happened to his violin.
Only Joshua and I were in the lounge then.
How could Joshua do such a thing? He's so talented, does he even need to cheat?
Exactly. Plus, who knew Hubert was this good before? We all thought he couldn't play. Joshua would only sabotage him if he were a real threat.
Some people win and still want sympathy by blaming others.
Your son won, yet you're trying to ruin another child?
This teacher has no class. Accusing a kid without proof. He has serious character issues.
Want proof? Fine. Then let's check the security footage.
On what grounds? This is an invasion of my privacy. I didn't do anything. Professor G, I don't know why you're so intent on framing me. Violin competitions have always been sacred to me. I'm always fully committed and serious. How could I ever do such a thing?
Joshua isn't like that at school.
You're a teacher. How can you be so biased? Joshua is always polite at school. He's helped so many students. Why ruin his future by messing with a violin?
Right? Who knew Hubert was a hidden talent? If Joshua knew he was this good, he'd probably admire him and talk shop. Who'd sabotage someone who can't even play?
Joshua is usually a nice person. Professor G, is there some misunderstanding? No need to crush Joshua, even if Hubert won.
Look how she's cornering the boy.
No evidence at all. Accusing people based on mere guesses. This is too much.
She talks about character issues. I think she's talking about herself.
No. It wasn't like that. Stop him now. Do you hear me?
Brave enough to do it, but too cowardly to admit it? Do you still want to say that I'm framing you?
How disgusting. You actually did such a thing.
If you can't take the heat, don't play. This is low.
His acting was so good I believed him. He deserves an Oscar. We trusted you so much and spoke up for you. You played us like fools. To think I was just criticizing Professor G and Hubert, I feel like an idiot. I always thought Joy liked you because she had good taste. Now I realize not liking you was Joy's best move. You don't deserve the word excellent. Your heart, compared to Hubert's old red hair, is 10 times uglier.
Hey, what's wrong with my red hair?
You stayed the latest to practice. You were more serious than anyone. Why would you do this?
E.
Today, you didn't just ruin a competition. You ruined everyone's trust in you. Joshua, you're such a disappointment.
After deliberation, we've decided to disqualify Joshua from all results and rankings in this competition and ban him from participating in any music events organized by municipal institutions for 3 years.
Forget about the bet. You look much more pathetic now.
That's enough. You're making me dizzy.
Big brother, you're just jealous of my award.
May?
When have you ever seen him this happy? Let him be.
Hubert.
Let's check it out over there.
Congrats on the win. Your performance was incredible.
It was okay, just my usual level. Actually, in that caprice, there are parts I could have played even flashier. I held back a little, afraid the audience's hearts couldn't take it.
Your technique is flawless, but the emotion and power are even more impressive.
You know Paul?
Of course, every violinist knows him.
What if I said I am Paul?
What? I heard he was the same age as me when I competed. It really is you. Where have you been all these years? Why disappear?
Something happened with my family back then. I couldn't play the violin.
What are they saying? Looks like a fight's starting.
Still, you shouldn't. I'm sorry. I just think it's such a pity. But you can play again now. Genius Paul is back on stage.
So, do you admit it now? I'm better than that Goodwin guy. Much handsomer than those show-offs. And much better too.
In what way? Your looks or your playing?
Both, obviously. I'm perfect from every angle.
Your son finally landed a prize. A perfect match. Hubert did it on his own merit.
I'll head back then. See you at school.
Keep staring, and your eyes will fall out. Let's go. Perfect. From every angle. God, Hubert. Mom said we're having a feast to celebrate.
It better be expensive to match my performance today.
I'm home.
Hey, who are you?
Help me out, man.
Let go.
Lance just ran this way. Where is he? Look over here. Don't lose him. We have to get an exclusive this time.
It never ends.
Second brother.
Lance. Fonce?
You.
No doubt about it. I'm your mom. Put this on.
Weren't you already?
Hubert, swap places with him.
Hubert? This is Hubert? The traffic light Hubert?
Second brother. Why don't you shout it louder?
Don't just stand there. Change.
Go drive.
Go get a room, you two, in broad daylight. How disgusting.
None of your business.
No way.
No, Lance wasn't wearing those clothes, and there's no way he'd be seen with a man in public.
Let's look further ahead.
Mom, it really is you. Why are you back all of a sudden?
Would you believe me if I said I traveled through time?
I believe you.
You're just like when you were little, believing everything I say. Why didn't you tell your eldest brother you're back?
They were following too closely. I was afraid he'd be in danger with me.
Wait, that person just now was a bit strange.
What is it?
Do you remember what color pants that person was wearing?
Grey. Why?
And the shoes?
They're limited edition. That was Lance. He dared to trick us.
Second brother. Mom, let's head back first. Who knows if they'll catch up later.
You're going nowhere. Out of the way. No. Who are you? Where did you come from?
You and Lance. Lance, how can there be a woman near you?
She's family.
Family? I didn't know you had a sister.
She's my mom.
Stop lying. Tell the truth. Is she your sister-in-law?
Sister-in-law? I don't even have time to sleep. Where would I find a sister-in-law?
Lance, if you dare to be with this woman, I'll take you down with me.
Calm down. Mom, get in the car. Drive.
They actually got away.
Was that Lance's brother, Max?
Yeah, what about it?
Did you hear what he called her?
He called her Mom. Mom?
That was Lance's mom.
Oh my god. Lance, your fans. Such aggression. Compared to the girls chasing Joshua at school, they're even more fierce.
Mom, you look exactly like you did 15 years ago. Not a day older.
You've changed quite a bit. You've grown so big, and a big star too?
Mom, why did you just get back? Everyone said you were gone. Max only cares about money. Our little brother became a punk. And me, I'm being driven into depression by haters. Lance, Cezanne fans are stalking you so closely. Why didn't you say something sooner? I'll send people to pick you up.
What's the use of telling you? Those polite assistants you sent would be eaten alive by them. I can handle it. Just bad luck today. But you, Hubert, are you really my brother? You're not an imposter, are you?
Lance, let go.
Monster, give me back my colorful brother.
Didn't you tell me to change this awful hairstyle? You said you'd disown me if I didn't.
But you never did it before. Why the sudden change?
It's the power of love. So, am I handsome? Afraid your title of best looks is at risk?
I wish I were as confident as you.
You. Forget it. I'm happy today, so I'll let it slide. Mom, Max, you should have seen the end. Joshua turned green when he heard I won. Serves him right for acting so cool.
Joshua, your rival's name is so ugly.
You think so too, right?
What's wrong, Max?
Nothing. Just a minor company issue. Assistant couldn't handle it and asked me,
Max, when you lie, your pinky fidgets. Is it really minor? You look like you're going bankrupt.
Tell the truth.
it's Sean. He's suddenly poaching our downstream suppliers by undercutting the prices. They even poached the heads of our 2 core project teams. Their tactics are very aggressive, not quite his usual style.
Sean, how dare he touch you? He's coming for me. I cursed him out online yesterday. I really got under his skin. He's taking it out on you because he's pissed. I'll go back online and flame him now.
Cursing him won't solve anything. It'll only bring trouble on yourself. I can't let Lance meet the same end as in the book.
Why do I feel like he's coming after me?
What's it to you?
Joshua is Sean's younger brother.
Joshua is Sean's younger brother.
I only heard about it from Joy by chance.
Hubert, since you made Joshua lose so badly in public today, Sean won't just sit back once he finds out.
So he's doing this for revenge?
So it really is your fault.
And
why are you looking at me?
My goodness, where have you been? We have a problem. An ex-fan site admin says, your private life is a mess. It sounds so convincing. Not only do fans believe it, but brands are asking questions too.
Private life is a mess? I'm either working or sleeping at home. At most, I play some games. Who am I having a messy life with? The Prince of Landling and Joey?
Of course I know that, but will your fans believe it?
Now, there are rumors about you slacking at concerts and being a diva and bullying rookies.
The timing is too suspicious. Max's company was just targeted. And now, Lance's scandal breaks.
it's no coincidence. Someone is launching a full-scale attack on the G family.
Did you find the money behind the scandals?
I found it. It's a media company owned by the Goodwin clan.
I knew it. Send a lawyer's letter. Sue those lead marketing accounts into oblivion.
Understood. Wait, Lance. You ran into a Sasang fan tonight? That former fan site admin making up lies is the same Sasang you met today?
Max? Contact them all for the surveillance footage. They even pulled out a knife today. With the footage, we can prove that fans' words aren't credible.
I'll contact them all for the footage right now.
What about your company?
Don't worry. The company will be fine for now. Besides, there's Clyde. If there's a problem, I'll ask for his advice.
If you need any unconventional info or channels, just let me know. The Goodwin family secrets. I know them better than they do.
No issues at the company lately?
Everything is fine. Some high-profile competitors. I've dealt with them.
You've always known your limits. The entertainment industry is a mess. You've done well managing the company. It's not easy. Joshua, you should learn from your brother. My brother is the best. When I graduate, I'll join the company to help him. Unlike some people who've been at the company so long and are still doing grunt work. Dad, you shouldn't have let Clyde join the company. He hasn't helped at all. And people are gossiping. Call him brother. It's disrespectful to use his full name. He's just a maid's son. Why should I call him brother? I only have one brother. At least he didn't lose to a rookie who's only played violin for a month. Hubert isn't a rookie. He is Genius Paul. Won an award at age 3? So what? That's no excuse for losing. Speaking of which, Hubert is Sylvia's youngest son. Clyde, do you know him?
I do. Heard Professor G mention him.
Professor G? Max's mother was your teacher?
She taught me violin in high school.
She's more than just a teacher. After your mother died, didn't she want to adopt you? How ambitious of her. Just like your mother. How could a woman raise a child alone? Your mother insisted on taking you away. And the result? She worked herself to death.
Didn't you kick her out back then?
She left because she was too ashamed to stay. No one kicked her out. What? Am I wrong? The whole family saw your mother push mine down the stairs. After what she did, does she deserve to stay in this house?
Enough. Why bring up the past?
I'll take this call. Why the sudden termination of cooperation? That's a $5 billion penalty.
They didn't say why. Regarding the Starlight City project, they're afraid to take it on, and...
And what?
3 of our subsidiaries were raided simultaneously. Also, the overseas merger case, their lawyer suddenly sent a letter questioning our qualifications. Negotiations are suspended.
Mox. I really underestimated you. Didn't think you'd play so dirty.
Behind all this, there are traces of the G-Clan.
He thinks he can crush the Goodwin clan like this. Naive. Contact Defunt and Vincent. Tell them the terms can be renegotiated. Also, that gift I prepared for Max, send it out early. I want him within 3 days, begging me on his knees.
What a twist.
The fans believe you now.
More than that, once that HD Mall footage leaked, the video of the former fanside admin threatening me is crystal clear. Now everyone is bashing her online, lying without limits. They pity me for being stalked.
Hundreds, thousands, millions. No way! 200 million followers. Wasn't it just 100 million? How did it jump so much?
All from these past few days? Well, isn't your brother amazing?
Amazing, truly.
Hello? See my follower count? It went up. I got it. I'll tell him.
What are you looking at?
My agent said, the company saw your violin video. They think you're very talented. They're asking if you'd like to sign with us. Why are you looking at Mom? Do you want to enter showbiz?
I don't know. I haven't thought about it.
Then start thinking now. You're not leaving until you have an answer?
Is that all your agent said?
Also.
What? Hello.
Is this classmate Hubert Gee? I'm from Skyline Entertainment. I'm the director. We saw the video of your violin competition. It was stunning. Would you be interested in participating in our upcoming Young Artist reality show, The Sound of Breaking Free?
The manager also said, agencies are going crazy for you. So as your brother, I'm taking first dibs. Keep it in the family. What do you think about that?
I'll think about it. Being a star. Me.
What? You don't want to go?
Not exactly. I'm just a bit worried.
Worried about what? With your big brother here, no one dares to bully you.
I'm actually worried about you.
Worried about me? You've really grown up, worrying about your second brother. I'm the one making money for the company. No one dares to mess with me.
Then I'll go and take your spotlight. I'll take all your fans. How will you survive in the company then?
I'll tell the manager right now that your violin bow hit your brain and you can't go.
Are you turning on your own brother now?
From now on, you're not my brother anymore. You're my rival.
All right, stop it. Have you really decided? It's not easier than school, and with your level, you could go to a top art school.
Mom, I want to try. The Goodwin family wants to destroy us. They've moved the battlefield to showbiz. As one of the G family members, I must face the challenge head on.
Brother, let's join force and bash Sean together online.
Brother, I still want fans. So no bashing for me.
Your brother is right. Stop cursing people online.
Mom, you're biased. They started it.
Behave.
Since you say so, I'll stop.
Let's go. Let's look over the contract for Hubert.
As you predicted, Sean has aimed everything at President G.
Let the misunderstanding continue. The more Max draws the fire, the sharper our hidden blade will be.
Also, regarding the rumors about Mr. G, the narrative has been reversed as you ordered.
What about Hubert?
The investigation is complete. The contract from the agency is fine, and the terms are generous enough.
What's the next plan for Hubert?
The international violin competition.
When necessary, we can intervene. What Professor G wants is a safe platform for Hubert to show his talent, not another trap. Ensure that.
Yes, sir.
Sean gave Max
a forged file on G-Clan core technology as evidence of it being leaked to overseas competitors. How should we handle it?
Replace the original with evidence of illegal projects from the Goodwin clan. Once they go public with it, they'll face the consequences.
Max told me this morning. The Goodwin clan is in chaos.
Max has made his move.
Sean also thought Max did it. Now he's relentlessly attacking the G clan. But Max said the G clan didn't even have time to act.
Maybe it was another company. After all, the Goodwin clan has many enemies.
Do you really not know who did it?
I really don't. You like this too, Professor?
Hubert likes it. He's liked it since he was a kid. I bought it specifically for him on his birthday.
Was that the time 15 years ago?
How do you know? Want some?
I just bought extra. You can try some, young master. There's only one shop in the city, and it's hidden in a corner behind a footbridge. Few people find it.
It's delicious. Thanks, Uncle Wright.
I was just guessing. If only I'd gone shopping with you that day, Professor. Then you wouldn't have fallen down the stairs.
It's not your fault. Someone pushed me on purpose. There was no way to prevent it.
Pushed down? You were pushed? We always thought you just fell by accident.
I only told Max about this. I feared Lance and Hubert would investigate and be in danger.
The person who pushed you, did you see what they looked like? Was it a man or a woman?
I was pushed from behind. I didn't see anything. But I remember a very specific scent.
What scent?
Like flowers.
Jasmine?
Yes, the scent of jasmine.
The scent of Gary's car air freshener. Professor, I'm heading out.
So suddenly?
I'll be back soon.
Ethan's driver is exactly the person I saw at the bakery. And from Clyde's reaction just now, he clearly knows Gary.
Happy birthday to the little one.
Thank you. I did smell that fragrance back then. If it really was Gary who pushed me, then the Goodwin family is involved. Clyde? What's your relationship with the Goodwin family?
Young master, what are you doing?
Tell me about 15 years ago. What happened on the footbridge?
I hid so far away, but I couldn't escape it in the end.
Get rid of her.
Isn't this the second young Master Goodwin's violin teacher?
She's much more than just a teacher. I told Clyde to return to help Sean. But he actually told me that he wants to live with this woman. He won't return to the Goodwin family, staying with a widow instead. What a disgrace.
The second young Master Goodwin's mother just died. He's emotionally attached to his teacher. It's understandable.
Understandable? My son, Ethan's son, needs to be attached to a widow with 3 kids? What a total joke. What? Can't do it?
She's just close to the second young Master Goodwin. There's no need.
Gary, people in the way must be eliminated. You're a former mercenary. Don't be so soft-hearted. Besides, I rescued you from the border 10 years ago. Your life belongs to me.
Yes, I understand. On the day of Professor Guy's son's birthday, I followed her to the footbridge. As she was going down the stairs, He pushed her down.
Those cookies you gave me were bought when you were killing her. Just because I was moving into Sylvia's home, Ethan actually tried to kill her. My mom was tortured by the Goodwins, just so I could survive there. After she died, I finally managed to get close to Sylvia, but then, she was killed by Ethan too. As expected, anyone who gets close to me ends up miserable.
It's not like that, young master.
Get out. Don't let me see you again.
The sound came from here. Clyde. Why are you here? How much did you drink? Get up, you're freezing. It's so cold outside. Do you want to freeze to death?
Professor. Sylvia.
It's me. Get inside.
Don't touch me. I'm a murderer. I'm the one who killed you.
Chloe? Make yourself clear. What do you know?
I found Gary. That driver. Ethan's dog.
What did he say?
He admitted it. He was the one who pushed you off the bridge that day. It was Ethan. He ordered it.
Ethan, Sean's father. Why would he want to hurt me?
That old beast, Ethan. He thought you seduced me, that you were taking me away from him, so he decided to destroy you.
Taking you?
Sylvia, do you know who I am? I'm not the capable CEO you think I am. I'm Ethan's son. His illegitimate son, his dirty secret. My mom was tricked by him. She thought she and Ethan were in love, but at the Goodwin family, she was framed by his wife and mistress. She had no choice but to leave the Goodwin family.
Stop drinking.
To raise me. She worked 5 jobs a day and died from exhaustion.
Ethan didn't even give you child support?
He wanted to see her destitute, hoping she'd crawl back and beg. But my mom, until the day she died, she never handed me over to Ethan.
I didn't know that you and your mother went through all that.
Say, anyone who gets close to me ends up badly. First my mom, now you. I'm just a curse. Ethan, he should have just killed me back then.
Listen to me, Clyde. Gary was the one who hurt me. Ethan was the one who gave the order. None of this is your fault. You're not a curse. You're my son's benefactor. And you're my Allie.
You don't hate me? If Ethan wasn't doing it because of me, his illegitimate son, he wouldn't have targeted you. And you wouldn't have been away from Max for 15 years.
You're Ethan's illegitimate son. That only makes it clearer that you're just like me. We're both victims of the Goodwin family's filth. We have the same enemy. Now you have 2 choices. One is to stay here and drown yourself in alcohol. And the other is to use everything you know as the second young Master Goodwin and Alberday and Aral. Join me to take Ethan and everything he loves and turn them to ash. What's your choice?
I choose.
How much did you drink?
I choose to be Professor G's ally and take Ethan down.
How are you even drunker than before? In this state, Ethan could crush you with his pinky finger.
I know a big secret about Ethan. Ethan has a hidden compartment in his study.
You eat this every day and don't get sick of it?
You!
This again? Why did I ever think Clyde was the one losing out?
What do you mean?
Clyde was hitting on Mom on the sofa earlier, and he's been jumping around trying to please her. He just wants to be our dad.
Be our dad?
Let go of my mom.
So you're saying Ethan hired someone to push Mom off the overpass? Just to bring you, the illegitimate son, back home?
Sean's dad is as crazy as he is. Why would he kill my mom just because you won't go home? When Hubert didn't come home, I didn't blow up the school.
Ethan. Joshua's father. Sean's father. You're his son? Then aren't you Joshua's older brother?
I've never considered them family. My mother was my only relative. And now, Professor G. Besides my mother, she's the only one who's ever been kind to me. Compared to Joshua, you guys are more like my brother and sister.
Brother and sister, not son and wife.
What are you talking about?
In the middle of the night, dead drunk. Cornering my mom. Your intentions are obvious to everyone.
I think you just wanted to kiss my mom.
What's gotten into you all? At that time, he...
Fine. I'll explain.
Finally going to admit you've been planning to be our stepdad?
I was that close to discuss evidence of Ethan's crimes.
You have evidence?
Yes. I've been collecting ledgers of bribes and illegal deals for years, and evidence of Sean blackmailing others. Once we release it, it'll be a fatal blow.
So, we're taking down the Goodwins and sending that old jerk Ethan to jail? But Clyde, you won't defect and go back to being the second young Master Goodwin, right?
Second young Master Goodwin isn't worth much. Don't worry.
In this battle against the Goodwins, there's a force at play. It's manipulating things very cleverly. Although it's caused the G-Clan some trouble, it's just surface level. The Goodwins are the ones really bleeding.
It sounds like an eager spectator who couldn't help but join in.
Not a spectator. It's a director who has the G-Clan and the Goodwin clan dancing in the palm of his hand. Someone who knows every scene and every actor's line by heart.
That impressive? Who do you think this director is?
It must be someone who knows both the Goodwins and Gees inside out.
You're going in circles. Just to say that forces me.
Isn't it? Someone so familiar with the G's and Goodwins. Besides you, I can't think of anyone else.
I've always been marginalized in the Goodwin family. How could I have such power?
Second young Master Goodwin couldn't do this. The Goodwin family's illegitimate son even less so.
I don't follow. Then doesn't that prove it wasn't me?
Second young Master Goodwin can't, but Clive can.
Clive? The one who, in the last 2 years, has been elusive in the international markets? The mysterious cleaner who targets troubled companies?
What cleaner? Who's a cleaner? Hubert, is that your new role?
Stop interrupting. Max, keep going.
Several of the Goodwins oversees projects and key fundings. Have you behind them, meaning Clive, left the shadow of a precise strike? On the surface, the G clan was dragged in too, but looking back carefully, every single loss cleverly forces out Goodwin family's hidden trumps or flaws. It's more like a stress test and a vulnerability marker beyond what an external probe could find. It's from within, and the core circle.
Sounds like it could only be you, Clyde.
Clyde, you're also an international financial cleaner. That's so cool.
You're stronger than I imagined. Max.
So you're admitting it.
Then tell me, what's my goal?
To use the war between G-Clan and the Goodwin clan to bleed them out. Until they're weak enough for a fatal blow.
G-Clan is indeed a sharp blade.
G-Clan seems to be used by you, but you keep them safe every time. Avon, clearing G-Clan's risks in the process. This is
Goodwin family's internal financial report. This sinking ship looks grand but is rotten inside. One light tap and it falls apart. As for the G-Clan, I won't let it get seriously hurt.
Humph, sounds like we should thank you for secretly pushing us. Professor Shea. Oh, wait, Mr. Clive.
Those minor troubles were necessary costs for a convincing act.
And they did expose G-Clan's issues early. Turns out, Max did a great job. Ethan owes my mother. He owes Professor G. I'll make him pay back with interest.
What are you doing in here? Watching the show.
Dad, have some tea. Company issues still not fixed?
It's that mad dog Max who won't let go. Clyde, is your teacher's family playing tricks again?
They don't seem like the type to play dirty. Unless someone is working with them from inside.
An inside job? Sean, how's the internal investigation?
I can't lock down the terminal, damit.
Those who can access core data are just those few senior members.
Sean, that dear cousin of yours, has he been too quiet lately?
The vine of suspicion grows wild once it's planted. Sean, enjoy the show.
Heard Sean took all the Goodwin clan's seniors to a dark room for questioning.
This is just the beginning. When he and Ken start fighting like dogs, the show will get even better.
As expected of Clive.
Shaun is so stupid. Locking up all his own people. Look at it this way. Now is a great time to leak dirt on the Goodwin clan.
You have dirt on Sean?
Quite a few. Mom, help me choose which one to use.
This one.
Goodwin Entertainment forced artists to drink to death. Good. Done. The team already posted it.
That'll keep them busy for a while.
Explain this. Why don't the books match for your projects?
Sean? You dare investigate me if I hadn't helped your father back then?
Shut up. The G family's PR war has already caused the Goodwin clan to drop 30% in stock price, and you're still fighting among yourselves.
The Goodwin Entertainment scandal. It's on the news.
We're done for. It's all over.
What's there to fear? This is only temporary. Joshua still has an international violin competition.
Right? Right. As long as Joshua wins, the Goodwin clan's reputation will be restored.
You must win. Hubert is also competing this time.
What do you mean? What? You can't win?
Useless. You've practiced for so many years, yet you can't beat Hubert.
Dad, no point in saying this now. We must let Joshua win this competition.
Find a way to stop Hubert from competing.
Not bad, Hubert. You're in an international competition now.
I did it on my own merits. Like my fans say, I could win with just my face, but I choose to rely on my talent.
What piece are you playing for the competition?
I haven't decided yet. But it won't be worse than the last one.
You're actually playing a piece harder than Caprice number 24?
Is Hubert cheating? Even Caprice number 24 is easy for him.
Only a few people in the world can play this piece well. If he picks an even harder one, will he really win the international competition?
If so, Joshua really can't compete with him.
Only if he can actually enter.
Joshua, you got an invitation too, right?
Recommended by Mr. Lowell, the Dean of the Conservatory.
You've been in so many international competitions. You don't need a recommendation at all.
It was just Mr. Lowell's Kindgesture.
This Sam Bell has been with me through many competitions and wins. It will surely bring you good luck.
This is...
Isn't this your zodiac dog? Hubert!
Shut up!
That's right. It's your zodiac animal.
I'll definitely win.
Joy is completely obsessed with Hubert.
Isn't it obvious?
Look at the trends. Everyone's questioning Hubert's eligibility for the Worlds.
Hubert's mother, Sylvia, was the lead violinist for the Philharmonic Orchestra. She was active in the international music scene for a long time.
Is it the Philharmonic Orchestra I know? The local orchestra that swept the music world?
My mom was indeed the leader of that orchestra.
Wait, there's more. It also says Professor G and the chair of the judging panel. The world-famous violinist, Irene Watson, a photo from years ago say Hubert's eligibility was obtained through this connection.
No wonder. Turns out he's relying on his mom.
I thought the previous competition was fishy. Sure enough.
I feel bad for Joshua and the other players.
They should disqualify him.
There's no evidence at all. You're jumping to conclusions too early.
The principal wants to see you in his office.
I don't agree. Forcing Hubert to withdraw for no reason is just ridiculous.
Professor G, I know this is unfair to Hubert, but the internet is full of attacks against you both. Withdrawing is the fastest way to end the controversy. I'm looking out for you and Hubert.
For me and Hubert? I think you're just worried about your own position.
Professor G, how can you say that?
Isn't it true? The internet says the school and I are colluding to suppress others. Just to pave the way for Hubert.
They're even demanding an investigation of the school, Professor G. So you already know? If this keeps up, both our jobs are on the line.
So we sacrifice Hubert? Besides, once we withdraw, won't that prove we used the back door for Hubert?
Then what do you suggest?
Mom, do you really know Irene Watson?
Yes. She was my classmate and roommate in Vienna.
I didn't know you were that close. Professor G, did you really not reach out to your old friend?
No need.
Principal, are you looking down on me? Why would I need the back door to qualify? Joshua got in too, didn't he?
Joshua's family has no ties to the judges, and it's not his first international competition.
So what if he's competed many times? He's still lost to me. Besides, the Goodwin family is incredibly powerful. How do you know he doesn't have a shady deal? With the judges?
Anyway, Hubert won't withdraw. I'll find a way to clear his name. And shut everyone up.
Withdraw?
The principal says withdrawing can save both our reputations.
Principal, are you okay? If I withdraw now, won't that be admitting I used the back door?
You, how dare you talk to me like that?
Sorry, I couldn't help it.
Stop meddling in Hubert's business. I promise, your job will be safe.
The rumors are spreading fast. It looks coordinated.
It's the Goodwin family.
Like
a loser who used his mom to get ahead. These insults are unoriginal. I suggest checking his dad to see if he's also a musician. Oh, this one is interesting. Too bad we're from a single-parent family.
Irene is indeed an old friend. But I've been gone for 15 years. We lost touch long ago.
I've arranged for Irene and the organizers to clarify.
Did you find the accounts?
The IPs are from a subsidiary of Goodwin Entertainment.
It seems just fighting a PR war.
Back and forth is too much work. Is everything ready? Wait for the right time. Then release it all at once. And send a copy to the police too.
We're flipping the table now.
Since they want to play dirty, we'll just pull the rug out from under them.
Did you hear that? All obstacles are cleared. Just focus on your big competition.
Mom, do you think on stage I should act cool? Or be friendly?
You're worrying about that for a violin contest?
Of course. I'm an idol now.
You're so handsome. You'll look good no matter what.
The cronyism rumors didn't take him down. Sylvia's reaction was too fast.
Bro, he's heading to the airport soon. Once he's on that plane to go abroad, we won't be able to do anything. Are we really just letting him compete?
Since dirty tricks didn't work, let's arrange en accident. Is it all set?
An out-of-control car might not kill him, but it'll keep him in bed for months.
This time, I'll teach both mother and son a lesson.
CEO Shay, the Goodwins are planning something on the way to the airport. Staged a car accident.
Where exactly?
The construction zone on Riverside Road.
Sean and Ethan. You're asking for it.
Watch your back.
Hubert, get down.
Mom, that is Clyde's car.
Clyde, how are you?
Professor G. This time, I finally saved you.
Clyde, hang in there.
Clyde, it's me, Sylvia. Can you hear me?
Hubert. Go to the airport. Don't be late.
Clyde.
Professor G. There are things. I'm afraid I won't get another chance if I don't say them now.
Don't talk like that. It won't happen.
15 years ago, you said you were willing to adopt me. I thought luck had finally found me. I had a home again. But because I was weak, I let the Goodwin family kill you. I owe you my life.
It has nothing to do with you. It was me who failed to bring you home.
For these 15 years, not a day goes by that I don't miss you. Hubert said I used insomnia to trick you. But because I was weak, I let the Goodwin family kill you. I owe you my life.
Clyde, you don't owe me anything. You never did. I should have held on to you.
Mom, Clyde will be fine.
Max, release everything we have on the Goodwin family. I want the Goodwin family to vanish completely today.
Bro, it's about time. Why is there no news yet?
What's the rush? Accidents like this take time to handle. Maybe Hubert is already lying on the ground.
The G family is completely finished now. Their mom is gone, and their genius son is ruined. Let's see them try to be arrogant now.
This is what happens when you cross the Goodwin family.
How are you here? Shouldn't you be?
Should be what? Lying in a hospital? Or dead on the street? Standing right here. You're disappointed, aren't you?
What nonsense are you talking about? We have no idea.
No idea? Let this punch help you remember.
Hubert, how dare you?
Sean Joshua. The police are arresting you for attempted murder, business fraud, market manipulation, and bribery. You're under arrest.
Impossible. What evidence do you have? My father won't let you get away with this.
Ethan, 2 hours ago, was taken by the prosecutors. The charges against him are even more than yours, including the murder 15 years ago. The Goodwin family is finished.
Trash.
How is Clyde?
Just a mild concussion, not life-threatening. He wants you to focus on the competition.
I heard you. Go ahead. Don't let the person who saved you down.
The Kreutzer Sonata won over the judges for the championship. The youngest champion in the history of this competition.
He really did it.
This kid, even better than you were back then, Mom.
Let's get ready. We need to give the champion the grandest welcome.
Right. The biggest bouquet. Of course. Welcome our world champion, Hubert's triumphant return. Print his most handsome photo.
We need it delivered in 20 minutes. By the way, get those cookies too.
Isn't this a bit much? He'll get so cocky.
Hubert is a world champion. No amount of celebration is too much.
Mom? Big brother? Clyde? What are you doing? Going to some kind of celebration?
Hubert, shouldn't you just be landing? We were just going to pick you up.
Pick him up? In those outfits? With signs and banners at the airport? Do you know how popular this kid is? Right now? International champion. Fans and reporters would swarm the airport. I brought him back quietly through the VIP gate. Otherwise, you'd be waiting until tomorrow.
Thanks.
Mom, Clyde's dad. Come take a photo.
I told you not to call him that.
Clyde's dad says it's fine. Right, Clyde's dad.
Don't you find it annoying?
It's just a name.
Brothers, hurry up.
So noisy.
Let's go. Take one. A new family photo.
Ready?
Cheese.